Hi, Nikki. If you hear me scream, I've got the Rays game on in the corner of my office here at home, so I'm just glancing at it from time to time. But anyway, let's see. You said on number three, how did you find B was 106? Okay, so only thing they've given us in this problem is this one angle right here. Oops, it's not drawing. They've given us this angle, and if we follow this out, this is an inscribed angle. My pen's messing up. And one of our theorems tells us that an inscribed angle is half the measure of the arc that it forms on the circle. So if 53 is half of this arc, this blue arc, well, 53 times 2 is 106. So that's our first step. So we figured out what this is, 106. And how did we find out what B is? Well, B is a central angle. So we're told that a central angle, right here, notice that this central angle looks like this, is the same as the arc, 106. So that's how I got B. Okay? All right, so how did I get A? So I know B is true. We want to know what is not true, right? So let's just see. How did I get A? Well, let's look at the arc that A, or the angle. Let me get a different color here. Some color to try to separate things. Here's A, and it's an inscribed angle as well. Just like this up here is an inscribed angle because it goes from the vertex is on the circle. So this is an inscribed angle that looks like this. And notice that the arc of that inscribed angle is the same as this blue arc. So that means that A is 1/2 of this. So A is also 53 degrees because it's 1/2 of the arc. So A is true. So let's go to D. D says 37. Well, we have this theorem that tells us that this angle here, I need another new color. Let's see. What haven't I used? How about some yellowish type thing? This angle here is going to be a right angle, which is 90 degrees. And if this part here is 53, what we're left with is 37. So that has to be true. True, true, and true. And so then just to take it to this final step, we have C, this angle right here. Well, we have a line right here. We know a straight line is 180 degrees. And we've already determined that B is 106. So what's ever left over is what this C is. So 106 from 180 is 74. This said C is 73, so this is not correct. Hopefully that makes sense, and that's number 3. Okay, so what do they give us? They give us, what is that? What happened here? Something happened to my, there, okay. They give us, we have a circle, and they want us to find the measure of angle B, A, C. So they want us to find this. Well, what do we know? Well, we know that this line, we know that a line is 180 degrees. We know that, we know that if we drew a perpendicular line, half of that's 90, so the other half would be 90. I mean, so we know that this is 180 degrees, this line right here. So that means this, because this arc from here to here is 180 degrees, which is half a circle. And this is going through the middle of the circle, so it's 180 degrees, because a circle is 360 degrees, and we cut that circle in half, it's 180 degrees, and that's a line. So we also know, because we know this is a central angle right here, that corresponding arc is going to be equal to that central angle, which is 66. Which means the balance of that arc, which is from here to here, is going to be 180 minus 60. Or 66 rather, sorry. Because the total arc is 180 degrees. So what we're left with is 114 for this arc right here. I need a new color. How about green? For this arc right here. Gives us 114. And because this right here is an inscribed angle, we know that that's 1/2 of the arc that it forms. So 1/2 of 114. 114 divided by 2 is what? 5, 14, 57. So angle A must be 57 degrees. Hope that helped. Let me know what you think.